Yes, I did.
All right.
Yes, I absolutely did. Hi, I'm TJ Miner. This is Mayhem Unleashed. Welcome, everybody, to a Texas edition of the show. And Kluge, as usual, screwed it up.
Way to go, Kluge. I tried to defend you, but you screwed it up.
Kluge screwed it all up. Kluge was supposed to be making sure that everybody knew what was going on. He was going to host the show tonight. He screwed it up because he double booked.
Now, so what did he do?
I guess he's got a meeting with some hooker or something. I mean, I don't know what's going on. All right, so here, check this out, right? Like, you guys have seen some pictures, but you haven't seen everything. Okay, so back in 1983, I want you to take a look at this, guys. See that house up there?
Right.
All right, that house, my family built for my grandpa in 1983. Now, I'm walking down the road from his house, right?
Uh-huh.
Of course, you know, Tyler, no, I'm not bringing you a fucking chicken, you little shit.
What? A souvenir would be nice. Come on.
No, you do not need a Texas chicken.
Oh, come on.
You want a Texas chicken that
don't worry about it, Tyler. He got you something a little bit more special, bud.
What did he get me?
He got you some legit. No, he got you some legit, real deal Southern spices for that nose.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. You're gonna have to snort some powdered jalapeno, man. Right, check it out. We're walking down the street. We're walking down the street here, right? I'm walking down Scenic Loop, which is what my grandpa lives on. And look at that. Look at that. I'm not even a full block, dude. What am I walking up to?
The lighting's off. It looks like a lake.
Oh, well, look correct.
Well, you keep walking any closer to that lake, and we ain't going to be able to hear you anymore.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I got to figure out what the hell's going on with my headset. Doing something stupid.
It's not you.
Well,
it's not me.
No, it's TJ. He's cutting it out.
No, I can't hear through my headset. That's the thing. I'll be right back, guys.
Look at that. Oh, man. Check that. Look at that. There's one guy that lives out here that's got water slide on that. Right? This is probably my favorite spot down here. And check all that out, right?
Dude, I'm getting like every other word.
Hello? Good Lord. All right. How about it? Is that a little better?
I'm getting a little bit, but I'm still getting a light of feedback.
Look at that.
You're gone.
Go flying, right? No, I'm here. How am I gone? I'm sitting down on a park bench.
Guess I'm running things now. Well, ain't that a...
All right. How's that? Is that any better, everybody?
Yeah, I think you need to head back towards the house.
I need to figure out what the fuck's up with my damn earbud here.
Too much cayenne pepper.
Maybe, I don't know.
Too much chili powder, I don't know. God, man, I was looking forward to sticking
Steve,
away with everybody on.
Amanda's in the chat. Hello, everybody.
Maybe, I don't know. Oh, shit, double up.
Too much chili powder, I don't know.
Turn that off.
Echo.
Yeah, I got to help on me. Man, dude, so now everybody's kind of getting an idea why I want to be here so bad, right?
It's not Illinois, dude.
Well, that's the start. You know, anything that's not Illinois is better.
I've never
Unless
had
you live in
Texas.
Jacksonville and then you're brainwashed.
Yeah, everything is better in Texas. I have never had a bad experience in Texas.
Obviously, you imported your wife.
Damn right I did.
I mean, that tells you right there. You know, obviously,
Jason's
there's
home,
nothing.
according to Amanda.
Oh, Jason is home. Oh, well, good. I can't wait for him to log in so I can tell him how he's screwed up tonight. Because I'm sitting here now hosting the show while I'm on a break, and he's hiding. And I think he's hiding behind not his wife's skirt. I really do. I think he's hiding behind his skirt, not his wife. So
how you doing,
so
Jay?
I found out like Steve's really.
Did he break out again? Or? Sorry.
Really? Last time I checked, I'm the one hosting this program. What?
Just asking the question. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Now, here, let me finish what I was saying. I found out that Steve and his creeping has gone to a whole new level now. He's creeping vegetables at Walmart.
How do you creep vegetables at Walmart?
Why would you creep vegetables at Walmart?
Actually, he says he's creeping women in the vegetable section at Walmart when they're under the mist. When the mist sprayers are running.
Okay, Steve, now that's completely different than Steve is creeping vegetables.
I don't believe it, though. I think he's actually creeping zucchini and cucumber.
Well,
and I mean, hey, not that there's anything wrong with that. If he wants to creep the zucchini and cucumber, that's all well and good. I'm more than happy for him. I just wish he'd admit it.
Right.
But yeah, to my understanding, he is now creeping vegetables at Walmart.
Well, I guess whatever floats your boat there, Steve.
Pretty much, right?
No, the MILF's looking at.
Where's the man?
What's going on, Sagicus?
What up, boys?
Business.
What's up, man?
Just picked up.
Dude, I'm hanging out in Texas. What are you doing?
Hanging out with my wang out? What?
Well, see, here. Let me show you something, Sage.
Oh, great. He's going to fuck it all up again.
If you was doing that here, you might have a better shot, right?
Yeah, that's about right. Give him the finger. Everybody give TJ the finger.
You know, hey, I can't help it. That's right down the road from my grandpa's place. Literally a block.
I don't usually do this, but fuck your grandpa, too.
No, okay. You're going to try to fuck my grandpa.
Hey, man, I hope you jump in that fucking lake and an alligator guard bite your fucking nuts off.
No alligator guard down here, so you're screwed there.
I'll go buy one and put one in that motherfucker. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. Ask Sage.
Okay, fine. I'll say it this way. You're not down. You won't do it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, TJ, my friend, you need a high five in the face with a...
I already got a low five on a foot in the nuts. Thank you.
Oh, you still get a bikini wax, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
No. It's worse. It's a Brazilian.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Because I'm going to make sure that I'm there. Because I'm going to add a little bit, something else to that, you smart-ass motherfucker.
Technically, aren't those the same fucking thing?
That's what I thought, but...
Brazilian gets into the crack and the taint.
That ain't cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, but the taint,
I'm going to switch the lotion with rubbing alcohol.
You would, too.
Yeah, I damn sure am going to.
I
Good
would.
thing Doran's the one setting everything up, making sure that I'm not going to meet that.
Hi, Kelly.
I got news for you, bud.
There, Cal's in the chat room. Steve said he's looking at MILFs at Walmart. Now, here's the thing. I want to know let me get a survey here. Has anybody ever found a MILF at Walmart?
Here's the real question, honestly. Why would you go to Walmart to look at women? There's websites, there's bars, you know.
I'm just going to throw this out there. You may not go there for that purpose, but it is possible, and it has happened.
When?
Well, I'm not going to say it hasn't happened.
Dude, all you got to do, come on, think about every fucking military base in America. You go there. What was one of the things they taught you when you first got into the Corps, or in your case, the Army? They should have had someone that came up to you and be like, hey, man, I'm going to teach you the greatest trick in the world. You're going to go to the jewelry store and you're going to buy a cheap-ass fake wedding band. You're going to buy it. You're going to put it on. Then you're going to go to the clubs, because what's going to happen is you're going to find a single lonely person that doesn't want any strings attached, scratch that itch, and know that you're not going to cause any drama because they think you're going home to somebody too. Just saying. It happens. Welcome to America.
Wait a minute. I still have that cheap-ass wedding band.
Well, why don't you put the motherfucker back on and maybe your dry spell in, homie?
Dude, because every time I put that motherfucker back on, I wind up with something crazy. Do I have to bring up some of my exes?
Who said you had to fucking date him, dummy?
Well, I'm just stupid. Part of being an MP. I've got to be.
We use that trick on Steve.
Well, there's a problem. We got to get him to a military town, and then people have to think that he's actually in the military.
You know what? That's what I need to do.
I
need to put a ring on it so people think I'm not available.
Not that one. You don't want to put the ring down there.
But
I ain't found one big enough yet.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
I know it's real difficult to find a size 3 ring to go on it, but wow.
Hey, Sage. So tell me, man, what did you think about the video that Tim put together for the Comic-Con tomorrow, and the very last clip where it says we raised over $50,000 and let's kick cancer's ass, and it's got you slamming O'Shea in the head with your twisted tea?
Dude, I watched that whole thing and I had a tear in my eye. All right, I'm just all like, man, this is so fucking good. And then it ended with that, and I was just like,
a tear in your eye and a tea in your hand, right?
And I was drinking water, and because that's normally what I drink is water, and I spit my water all over the fucking place when I saw it end like that, and I was just like, this is the greatest fucking ending in the world.
So I was like, this is great. Here's the guy that screwed everything up tonight and made me have to start the show early.
Bullshit. I told you I was going to be late and we were going to be starting late.
No,
you said that was fine. You said that last week when I told you.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I think you're full of shit.
I don't remember the damn thing that you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is I was out drinking with all people. I was out drinking with my grandpa. And, dude, I'm gonna tell you what, that man still knows how to find a hot tail. I'll tell you right now. God damn.
Okay. Never mind.
I was like my
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that your grandfather is going out and still hooking up and your ass is in a dry funk?
That's about what I was about to say.
No, actually, I got a couple prospects down here.
No. Prospects don't mean shit. Have you wet your whistle?
Or have they wet your whistle?
Not since Memorial Day. Now, Memorial Day, I went on a bike and I took off the Reverend Jim's and I got to wet my whistle there.
Okay, yeah, we're not talking to wet the whistle where you go and drink alcohol.
We're not talking about drinking,
No,
man.
I'm not talking about that either. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, the bathroom at that bar, it's got a lot of room.
Yeah, you put your dick in the hole.
God damn it!
You put your dick in a hole, and on the other side, another man sucking your dick. That doesn't count.
That makes my bunghole flood.
What? Wrong time to make that comment. Whoa! Time out! Holy shit!
Anybody who makes a napkin look like a maxi pad inside about 30 seconds, it don't surprise me that his bunghole's fluttering.
Holy shit!
I don't know if I snorted that much damn cayenne pepper, mine might flutter.
Dude, I still can't smell my eggs. I'm fucking cows. I'm fucking bacon. I'm fucking chickens. I'm fucking goats. I'm fucking everything. It's been about a week. I still can't smell out of my nostrils.
Nah, that's just COVID.
Okay.
See, there it is, dude. You got the Delta variant.
Oh shit!
I mean,
That's
you're
work. Damn.
You know what's coming.
Now you got the new one. It's the Delta Plus.
Right.
The Delta Plus.
Dude, I heard that. What was it yesterday? And I just rolled my eyes.
Yeah, here's the thing with the Delta Plus. What happens is you get the Delta variant plus a finger in your ass.
Is that how that works?
Yep, that's it.
That's where I draw the line.
Yeah, that's this where I'd crawl the line at.
You ain't drawing no line, CFT.
No kidding.
I don't care which hole it is. I don't care if it's the baby factory or the fudge factory.
I'm snorting a line, that's for sure.
Oh shit! God.
You Daniel Spoon looking motherfucker. You ain't drawing no line.
No kidding, right? Yeah, Brian might be
Put
right.
me in that
Really, I don't
position.
know why. We all know how much you like to be put in a position.
No, good. I plead the fifth on that.
Especially if rage is behind you.
I plead the fifth on that.
You must have some sort of a love affair going on with Rage still, because you're the first one to ever mention him in every chat.
Well,
How do I like it? I like it hardcore to the point.
Dude.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, man. Kluge is a fucking god.
I know what you're talking about. I think he's a sadist. All the sound bites he's got of me.
Well, that's partially your fault too, but
wait, you're a
You bitch, why would you say exactly?
oh damn.
You think he's a sadist because you know what hole it's going to go in. You know which factory
I
it's going
don't
to go in.
care which hole it is. I don't care if it's the baby factory or the fudge factory.
Sage is just like, what?
So you gonna go get your booster shot so you can take a run at Jesse's girl again?
I've been thinking about it. I got a notice the other day in the mail for it, and I'm thinking, you know what? Round 3 does sound pretty good.
If that shot works,
Now
I'm gonna
loop
put it
that.
in her rear like a flaming sword.
Tyler, stop giving him drops. Well, I can't help it if this dumb motherfucker catches me saying shit that I don't intend for him to record.
Did
The
it?
problem is he misquoted himself. Her
Look,
instead of his.
I gotta ask, man. So do you got like a notebook and a pen right there? So then that way, every time someone says something funny, you just write down the time of the video, go back later and upload that.
Yeah,
Yep.
I pretty much just make a note of it on the computer, and then I'll go back, take the audio, and then I'll edit that clip out. Dude, I've got a whole page dedicated to this show.
Did you just boot him out? What the fuck did you do?
Oh, I didn't. I didn't touch it yet. Thing.
Oh
Where'd he
shit!
go?
It was getting good.
Oh,
Oh, shenanigans.
I didn't
That's
do
my
it.
show.
No, I didn't say save shenanigans.
Oh, good call.
Hey, TJ.
Yeah.
So how we're going and getting this all running and gunning. I think one of your little shows that you should also have on there is the Sage and Wells show.
I'm thinking so. I'm thinking it's about due to get that going again.
Oh,
Yep.
Jason's back.
All right, so what happened, man?
My connection came loose. Each one of those keys is a little drop.
Okay. We are. Oh, shit. I can't tell what time we're into the show, but there you go. There's another drop. Your connection came loose.
That'll go on the. That's not going on the Tyler page. That's going on the everyone else page.
No, it'll go on the Tyler page. He can manipulate his voice to make it sound like you said it.
So, Kluge, if you fill that whole thing up, can you actually make separates of each one of those?
Oh, yeah. I have multiple pages.
Oh, damn.
Dude, we were checking it out at the baseball game.
Well, I remember him showing it, but I didn't know if once that's full, if that's it, or if he could have another page with it.
No, I can configure any way I want. I can have one button switch pages. I can do anything with it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing's cool. I'm getting one.
I'll say it's a $250 piece of hardware, but it's worth it.
I would say so.
$50 worth of bane of my existence, that's for sure.
It's a pain in your ass, but it has saved the life of everybody here.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
Who cares if it's a pain in your ass? Stop crying.
Listen here, meow.
All right, now.
I still love that movie.
Oh, man.
Car Ramrod?
You guys need to go see the clip of the it was either I think it was an army guy, and they were doing a road checkpoint in Afghanistan or Iraq, and one of the people came up. He was doing that shit to him. He was like, I need to now. And his other buddy's sitting there recording him, and the guy was like, I don't understand. And he goes, wait, you don't understand what I'm saying, meow? They can't. It's hard to process English anyway, and then they're throwing it and fucking with them. I'm sure some people be butthurt by it, but
well, fuck them. Hey, Sage, check this out.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Granite.
It's a fucking hill.
I'm looking at a fucking hill.
You want to ruck up that son of a bitch?
My fat ass will roll down it.
Want to go rucking up it? Let's go.
Now, why in the hell would he want to fucking ruck up that thing?
I was talking to you.
Oh, you said Sage first.
I said, Sage, check it out, because I thought he'd admire how cool it is.
It's a hill.
How much fun would it be to throw Douglas O'Shea off of that?
Why, when he can just bust him in the head with a twisted T?
True.
Yeah. Me and Doug O'Shea, we're done now. That's over. I proved to him that he ain't as bad as he thought he once was.
Okay, so how much fun would it be to throw Rob Leach off of that?
I like Rob Leach.
Oh, he
just how many eliminations he got.
Yeah, Rob Leach. We done discussed his fame. He's king of the mountain. Let's be honest.
Right, man. That guy got in there, and it was one of the biggest pops I've given to any wrestling show in quite a while.
I was shitting my pants on that balcony.
the look on his damn face, dude.
Don't do it, Kluge. Don't do it, Kluge.
Don't do what?
He's right down the final rest. Don't worry.
I was shitting my pants on that balcony.
Oh. Brian says throw Rage off of it.
That motherfucker would be like a fucking one of those Teletubbies rolling down those hills back in the day. Tiki, Squeaky, or whatever the fuck.
What I have.
Yo.
Oh,
man.
I love being down there by the lake.
Don't get me wrong. I don't have any problem with Brian these days. I love Brian, but I mean, just his sheer stature and the way he looks now, he looks like one of those Teletubbies in his body size, and he looked like one of those Teletubbies going down a hill.
No, Ray, we will wobble down.
All right. Let's stop being pussies. Sage, would you throw me off that hill?
Oh, in a
goddamn right I would.
Yeah, I'm glad. Don't expect.
Oh, you said that, Sage. My bad.
Put me in that position. I know Wells would throw me off that. Like, hey, CFT, you want to go for a trip?
I'd throw you out there just to see if any more of that chili powder come out of you.
Oh, shit.
I am kind of retarded after all.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. If you don't take me on one of the damn ghost hunts, I'm definitely going to throw you off a hill.
We need to hook up on that. We do.
Whoa.
Not that kind of hookup, goddammit.
Way to go, dude.
All right, guys. There's a
He's writing the motherfucker.
He's writing it down already. 2611. I got it.
Damn it.
You see how easy this
All right, guys,
is?
I'm going to let you take it over, and I will talk to all of you later.
Deuce.
Later, TJ.
Oh, man.
Goose.
Have fun.
Another drop by Brian.
Oh, man. So what did I miss? Because I had a doctor's appointment and a meeting. That's why everything was late for me on this end.
All you really missed was TJ was quick to brag about how he's in Texas. So he took his phone and he walked down to the lake. Well, the closer he got to the lake, all of a sudden his robot voice kicked in, and I only heard like every other word. Then it was every three, and then it sounded like the old AOL dial-up.
Welcome.
Oh, God.
You've got mail.
Right in here. It did,
man.
too. It just sounded like the old dial-up. Finally, at one point, it just went silent, and I could see his the motion where it's giving off like the sound waves like he's talking, but I couldn't hear nothing. So I'm just pointing in my ears, and he was like, oh, damn it. And
yeah, I wasn't here for it. They didn't invite me in until probably about, 15 minutes in?
Yeah, something like that.
Right. Steve says, thanks God, Kluge has not got any drops on me. Kluge, you need to start working on that.
Well, if I go back and download Ray's show, I'm sure I can find a few. Especially today when they were talking about him shitting his pants.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Steve, I'm going to give you some advice. Don't give him any ammunition, like saying, well, thank God he ain't got nothing to me. Because that's like the worst thing.
because then I will go back and find stuff. I mean, I've got a lot of morning disaster stuff, too. I mean, hell, I've got Ray saying this one.
I love semen.
I mean,
I still love the ones you got him of him talking about ding dongs.
Oh.
I like to take one of those ding dongs and put it in my mouth.
See how quick I can access those? All I did was go to one of my disaster pages of drops and hit that.
Oh, yeah, dude. That one's still... I don't know if that one's ever going to get old with me.
Well, we were talking about the hostess ding dongs that day, and I actually had one on camera as a joke just because I was trying to get Ray to say something along those lines, and it worked.
You were baiting him, weren't you?
You baiting son of a bitch.
Oh, man. But, yeah, I mean, that was fun doing that. And
dude, I love you for it, man. It's
what?
It's amazing.
No, I don't know who you are. No, who are you?
Oh, shit.
Hey, man, how you been?
okay, apparently Tyler's found an old friend or something.
I'm on my Wait, what? Shut up, Jason. I'm on my podcast, so I'm on a podcast.
He find another chicken fucker?
He must have.
It's a pizza delivery guy.
Oh,
you're that close with your pizza delivery guy?
Jason, wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. That's a friend of mine. Hey, you know where I can get some good drugs?
There's the
oh
holy shit, dude!
I gotta know that one. Oh man!
Hey, tell him the chili powder just ain't cutting it.
Austin, that chili powder's just not cutting it. I need something hardcore.
Oh shit, dude!
That's 3 drops out of this show already. Wow.
That dude's gonna run from him now. I'm out of here. Fuck this shit.
Oh god, man. Well, apparently a new study from Harvard University has found that men who ejaculate 21 or more times in a month can reduce their prostate cancer risk by 1/3.
No shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell the wife I have a longer chance of living if she helps me out.
I mean, it's in better interest of your health, right?
Well, wait a minute. Let's be honest. She'll probably completely cut me off because then she gets the life insurance, the insurance from the Corps, my IRA. Okay, I ain't gonna tell her.
Wait, what are we not telling our wives?
Oh, that's why you were busy with the pizza man.
Yeah, a study from Harvard University found that men who ejaculate 21 or more times a month can reduce their prostate cancer risk by 1/3.
And that's a lot, dude.
Hey, Susan, you want to keep me from getting prostate cancer? I love you too.
You didn't even answer?
She just kind of looked at me and glared like, no.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man, that sucks. Steve says,
he's lying. He's lying.
Steve says, shit, I'm never going to get prostate cancer at least.
Damn,
hell, Susan, you teleporting? You mutant?
He says she ain't there and then said, give me a beer.
Give me a beer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rejected. Yeah, I guess I was, wasn't I?
Oh, dear God. Steve says he's up to 31 times a month.
God damn, man. So
Tyler, how many times a month are you with the chickens?
Oh, I'm a good 90, 100 times a month, maybe, give or take.
Well, hell, you shouldn't get it at all then. I mean, that should be more than 1/3.
Yeah. With Susan, it's maybe once or twice every 5 or 6 years when the plants align, but...
Well, hey, dude, with the chickens, if you stop right before and you fill up a cup, you could get rich at the sperm bank, maybe.
I could. I could also get rich on the about at least chili powder, yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. If
Susan, step up your game.
God damn it, Sage.
Holy shit.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
We need some kind of funky challenge where, I don't know, I'm going to think about this one.
Honestly, do you really want me procreating?
No, I want you...
Well, not with the chickens, at least.
Right.
Okay.
Dude, I think it'd be hilarious if we can get a recording of you walking into a sperm bank and just answering and talking about stupid-ass things to where you actually get rejected from a sperm bank.
Oh, my God.
If you go in there and you fill out the questionnaire and then you ask all sorts of stupid questions and they're like, no, thank you. That would be hilarious.
You put down the chicken fuck.
After all.
Well, he got it. He got it.
So,
dude, we could make this a mobile unit. I'm down. Fuck, I'm down.
Yeah, just have your phone on and have the outer camera view.
Yeah, shit. I'm going to talk to TJ about this.
No, we got to send somebody in there before him that's videotaping it.
Oh yeah,
and him doing it across the room from them to where they're just taping it.
Yeah, but he'd still have to talk loud enough. He'd still have to talk loud enough for the camera to pick it up, though.
Not if you have a Bluetooth earpiece.
Well, I got a Bluetooth earpiece.
You'd have to have a Bluetooth earpiece to the device that's recording.
Well, that's what I mean. He has it on his, but it's actually synced up to the other phone.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
What? What do you
It's
want?
an idea to think about.
That would be fucking hilarious.
You bitch! Why would you say?
Holy shit!
Wow, what happens when he goes off camera, man? You never know, man.
I don't know. Last time he was talking about taking a shit.
Oh,
last time I ate
man.
a fucking Tide Pod and snorted chili powder. The hell are you talking about? Who can we get to go in there with me to record it?
Hey! Take Susan with and tell her that she's looking for the right donor.
Oh God, that sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
Hey Steve, you want to make a dollar?
It'd be hilarious.
Might get the best reaction if she walks in there saying, "Hey, I'm looking for a donor."
But she has to say, that she wants a donor with and give all the answers that he gave, so that he's the likely candidate, and they've already rejected him. You know.
So, like, I would go in first, get rejected, and then she would go in and
ask
give
for
all
a
the
donor
answers
with all your qualities, with all the answers. Yeah.
But that's not how they
looking
do it
for.
because there's a system. So
you get ejected at the counter. She goes in there and says it, or she can walk in and say, "I can't afford to do this shit, so I just need one of you guys right now," instead of going through the process. And since you're already there at the counter, she just grabs you and walks out.
Well, I got rejected, so come on. What is the nearest sperm bank?
My guess do some research on that.
Honey, you sound like my type.
Oh shit!
Oh man!
Oh shit!
Yeah, my guess would be St. Louis.
I think it'd have to be, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Maybe does Peoria have one? I mean, Peoria is a pretty big city.
What about Quincy? Quincy's pretty decent. They got with Hannibal right there, so they got everything.
I think Quincy would have it. Yeah, if it's not Quincy, Chicago maybe.
Yeah, that's a hell of a road trip for a gag, though. Oh, great! We're talking about this, and you hear kids in the background over at Buck Tyler's place.
No, that's the neighbor.
I thought that was illegal to have kids around you.
No, it's just chickens.
In Alaska.
Just chickens.
Yeah, I'm not on the sex offender list. I'm on the PETA
chicken
list.
registry.
Yeah, he's on PETA's watch list.
Exactly.
ASPA doesn't like you. PETA doesn't like you.
That is a jizz-free chicken.
Oh, Jesus.
It's so bad he can't even go to KFC.
He's got his own secret sauce.
Original recipe.
Take
you
that,
like it
Colonel
regular
Sanders.
recipe? You like regular
Extra
or crispy? So it soaks up more.
Oh shit! So how'd you work around the extra crispy? I'm curious.
How do I work around the extra crispy?
Yeah.
You glaze it first, and you throw it in the oven.
I'll say,
what else you got, Kluge?
While we got Ramsey here, I'm going to show him Tyler's new favorite toy. We've shown it a few times on here.
Oh, jeez.
Hang on 1 second. I just got to pull the image back up.
I don't think I want to be a part of this.
Well,
you might laugh your ass off at it.
You might, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely are. I just got to get it here in another window. And now I can.
I don't know how to keep it shared.
Sorry, it's taking me a minute here. I didn't have it already prepped to go.
There it is.
That's a winner, baby.
Now available in light meat, dark meat, and extra spicy. Love that chicken.
Oh shit! You actually said white and dark meat. You fuck. Holy shit. Oh, God, you're going to hell.
Well, here I am.
Oh, man. That's not ranch dressing on that.
Sage is in disbelief. He's just like, what?
The look on his face is priceless.
Wait, did he freeze up or is he actually too?
No, I saw him.
no,
He's
okay.
just.
I had to wipe tears away, and he's stunned, mortified. There's the reaction.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you would definitely throw me off that hill, wouldn't you, Sage?
Oh.
Go ahead and grab your twisted tea and take a big ass smoke.
Chickens and fucking goats and fucking everything.
He's just at a loss for words.
Wait, was that a soundbite, or did you literally just say that you're fucking chickens, you're fucking goats, you're fucking...
That was a soundbite.
Yeah, I'm fucking pigs, I'm fucking cows, I'm fucking bacon, I'm fucking chickens, I'm fucking goats, I'm fucking everything.
Holy shit. Oh,
it's just like, this is my life now.
Oh,
yes, Sage, we've stepped up the game a little bit.
A little bit.
It's come a long way from the old days.
Oh, man. So,
you're gonna need some tequila.
I don't know. I picked up a bottle of the new Jim Beam orange flavored whiskey today. I figure I'm going to give that a little try.
Orange?
Yeah, you haven't seen that one yet?
No, but the Jim Beam Red Stag with the cherry flavor.
Ooh,
yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
give that a try.
I'll give that a try a little later.
So my brother-in-law is supposed to give me some of that Crystal Skull vodka. I've never tried it, so he's swearing.
So that's the one that Dan Aykroyd makes, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one Dan Aykroyd makes.
Huh.
You hadn't heard of that one, Jason?
No.
Yeah, that one's been out for a while.
Quite a while, I think. Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd, though, I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, definitely. Brian's like, Orange Jim Beam? It's like, yeah, that's what it is.
So speaking of Dan Aykroyd, I see the trailer every now and then. It pops up on Facebook. Has it come out or has it not? The new Ghostbusters?
No, that comes out in November.
It has not released yet. Yeah, I think November's right.
It's one of those films that got backlogged because of COVID.
Right. I've tried to really look into it because, you know, the previews I see, it has just enough to tease you a little bit, but it doesn't really give you a backstory. What's the backstory on it?
Supposedly it deals
you
with...
sick bastard!
Where did this come from?
We finally got a response from Ramsey.
Holy shit. Finally. Took that long to register there, man.
He was in shock
the whole time.
Took him time to process that.
He had to wait for his brain to reset. Oh my god.
Jesus.
So supposedly the new Ghostbusters deals with Egon's grandkids.
Egon's backstory, his death.
No, his grandkids apparently.
Yes, it's his grandkids. They find his shit.
Yeah. And I don't know anything else about it than that.
It's going to be amazing. It's his complete backstory. His grandkids find his shit in an old barn. Plus, they find Ecto-1 buried in a barn. And the second trailer has just been released, which is phenomenal. And I cannot wait for this to come out.
It looks good.
Going to
it looks good.
Yeah, I mean, the next few months are going to be filled with releases. I mean, Suicide Squad just came out. There's several more that are coming out in the next few months.
Shang-Chi next month.
I'm kind of torn on the Suicide Squad one because they brought Harley back, but
the Suicide Squad it just came out actually because people are seeing it now in IMAX and shit, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm going Sunday to see it in IMAX.
Like I like the original.
It's got John Cena and it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, I like the original one. It took a lot of people that bashed it, but I liked it. I thought it was pretty damn good.
I love the original one. I thought the original one was good. I just could not connect with the Jared Leto Joker. That's just one thing. I was just like, okay, I mean, try something new, but
I'm really torn on the
Jared
Joker
Leto
part.
Joker. Okay, a lot of people are against the Jared Leto Joker, but if you look into it and shit, like, I think the Jared Leto Joker was a completely different Joker. I don't think he was actually.
That's the theory. Is that he's not the original Joker? He's just like the second or third.
I don't think he was actually Joker at all.
Right.
I think.
Well, has anyone here seen the Snyder cut of Justice League?
I have.
No.
Okay.
No.
It was on HBO Max. It's a 4-hour long version.
It comes out on DVD next month.
They actually brought back Jared Leto's Joker in a scene that was filmed for the Snyder cut. So it's supposed to be Joker. It's the same one that killed Robin from Batman versus Superman.
Well, supposedly,
but I don't think he's a Joker. I think he's actually one of the Robins.
That's what the theory is that Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is the original Joker that brainwashed one of the Robins, and then he died, and then this brainwashed Robin, Jared Leto, takes over as a Joker.
I think the Joker that is Jared Leto is actually the Joker that was, or is actually Red Hood, who was a Robin, and he just got tired of being Robin, and Joker, like the original Joker, brainwashed him, and he became Joker because he's got all the tattoos and shit, and he's got the ha 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 ha, and he killed the other Robin. So I think he's actually the Red Hood, which would be a different Robin. I can't remember which Robin Red Hood was, but
Jason
I think
Todd,
he was actually Jason Todd. I think that's who Jared Leto's Joker actually was. I think it's who it's actually going to come out to be.
Between all of the Jokers that you've seen, now don't get me wrong, I really like Jack Nicholson. I really love the way that he portrayed it.
Jack Nicholson, Cesar Romero.
I like that.
Well,
but I love how you had that comic, but then when Heath Ledger came in and played the real dark version of Joker, I absolutely love that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I wish he could have kept going with it, but unfortunately, with him passing, I thought I was kind of missing the dark Joker. And then when they came out, Joaquin Phoenix, he did a great job. I'm not arguing with that, but I did kind of miss it. But I do like the Jared Leto, and I wish there would have been more to judge on that, because I thought in the very short role that he had in Suicide Squad, he put a twist, but still had that, mystery.
And there's going to be more of him that you can see here very soon.
Well, when you guys get a chance, watch the Snyder cut of Justice League, because toward the end of it, there's a scene that kind of flashes forward ahead in time, and it's like a post-apocalyptic situation, and Joker is there with Batman and a few others, and they have a whole little dialogue back and forth about him killing Robin, and because Batman sent a boy to do a man's job, and a whole bunch of stuff. It's pretty good.
I think
the movie's 4 hours long. It's 4 hours long, but it doesn't seem like it's 4 hours long when you watch it.
No.
I think the Robin he
Yeah.
kills is Dick Grayson,
It's possible.
which still leads me to believe that he is Jason Todd.
Amanda is saying that, according to some stories on Facebook, Jack Nicholson had advised Heath Ledger not to play the Joker role because the Joker role was a curse. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, dude. There's an interview. The first time I heard it was shortly after Ledger's death, and Nicholson had done a interview, and he had talked about it. And if you think about it, it could be he took it so dark that you could get chased down that hole, and I do believe that's a possibility.
Well, I know when Joaquin
I don't think
did,
it's ever a curse.
I don't think it's a curse, but I think the mentality of it, you can get trapped into your character. Hell, we see it with wrestlers, and that's just
well, yeah, you can get trapped, but I mean, at the same time, whenever people envelop their characters, just like Andy Kaufman did his character, and Jim Carrey, whenever he played Andy Kaufman, he got it enveloped in his character. A lot of people, they dive into their characters and they do that shit.
Yeah, I don't think even I think he did just travel into it too much.
Even fucking Christian Bale got so into one of the characters that he played that he lost all that fucking weight.
Was it American Psycho? Not American Psycho.
It was the boxing movie with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, that one.
He played the crackhead or heroin addict.
Yeah,
trying to remember what movie that was.
Then he turned around and did Batman a year later.
Yeah. So like these guys, they will do so much shit to get into character for everything that they will do so much, and that's on them. Really, it really is on them.
Well, I know when Joaquin did Joker, as soon as he was done, it was in his contract. As soon as he was done filming, he had to get checked into a mental hospital to be evaluated because they did not want another Heath Ledger situation. And somebody said Jared Leto had to do the same thing. So I guess that's part of the contract now. If you're playing Joker or someone similar, you have to get mentally evaluated once you're done filming.
But Joaquin Phoenix, actually, before he became the Joker, he took another role before that and transformed into somebody completely different for a different role he was about to play.
He's always been a bit of a method actor, though.
Yeah. He totally
especially when he played Johnny Cash in Ring of Fire.
Yeah, Ring of Fire. He totally fucking did it, and he was so great in that movie. But there was another movie where he even went on a talk show to where he had really long black hair and wore sunglasses, and he was totally method acting and was totally in character, and he just kind of like fuck Hollywood, I'm going to quit and become a rapper.
Yeah, he tripped everybody out.
Yeah,
I thought he was legit.
And people were all like, what's going on? Even his family and everybody didn't know what the fuck was going on. And they thought he was legit.
I think
Brian
says
it's all big
what are some of the upcoming stuff that you guys are all excited to see?
The Ghostbusters, obviously.
Ghostbusters
is probably number one on my list.
Ghostbusters.
I'm waiting to see Free Guy. That Ryan Reynolds one that's like set in a GTA type world.
That's kind of cool, but that also reminds me of what they just did with fucking shit. What was that movie that just come out not too long ago? Probably a couple years back. Where they kind of did the same thing with the little emojis and shit like that.
Oh, the Emoji Movie.
Not so much the Emoji Movie. It was the arcade game.
Ready Player One.
Oh, Ready Player One, maybe.
Were they like in a video game, like a virtual reality game?
It was that, but it was more cartoonish. Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, where I can't die, I can't do this. And
no, am I weird that I liked Wreck-It Ralph 2 better than I did the first one?
Well, yeah, but I mean, this seems really good. I mean, I do want to see it. Don't get me wrong.
Hey,
But
Steve's
it's
got a
not
point.
like one of those. It's one of those. I'm going to wait until it comes out.
Right.
I'm not going to rush to the theaters. I don't go to the theaters to see anything, mostly because I don't really go to theaters for much. But chances are, by the time most of this shit gets to theaters, we're all going to be like, "Oh shit, theaters are shut down again."
Yeah.
See, Brian, go ahead, Jay.
Brian with Venom 2 and Steven with Avatar.
Yeah.
The Avatar sequels that are coming up.
Yeah.
I'm not too much into Avatar, so I don't care.
I got a big kick out of that.
Venom 2 sounds good, but that's probably one of those I'll wait for it on. And
I mean, I wish they'd put a damn trailer out for the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, no shit. That's what I'm actually looking forward to.
I'm waiting on that. Yeah.
So is it still the kid?
Do what?
Is it still the kid?
Tom Holland?
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's also rumors that now that the Marvel universe has branched off into the multiverse with the events that happened in the Loki TV show. I don't know if you've seen that yet or not.
I haven't.
supposed to be in that
I plan on it.
multiverse one.
Well, apparently Doctor Strange is in the new Spider-Man. And there's also rumors that because of the fact that we've pulled villains from other Spider-Man franchises, because Alfred Molina is coming back to play Doc Ock.
And Willem Dafoe hinted he's coming back to play Green Goblin.
Jamie Foxx has been confirmed to be playing Electro again.
Nice.
So the current rumor also is not only are we going to see the villains from those universes, we're also going to see the Spider-Men from those universes too, in Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield.
And we're supposed to
they've
get
all
Daredevil
signed as
rolled
far
into
as
this
I've
as
heard.
well.
I mean, it's the worst kept secret in Hollywood at this point.
Yeah, they've all signed on. As far as I've heard, they've all signed on to do it.
And supposedly the guy who plays Daredevil is going to be in the movie as well. So some people are thinking maybe they're introducing Daredevil into the MCU.
Now, wait a minute. The one from the TV
From the
show,
Netflix series.
From the Netflix
From
series,
the Netflix series.
Oh, they're
Not
finally
Ben
going to
Affleck.
start using Netflix series people.
Yeah. They're going to start introducing them in too.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Why can't they do the same thing for the DC network instead of fucking using fucking bullshit characters that nobody's ever heard of for them, or using DC, replacing them with higher fucking names? I hate that.
Yeah,
And the
well,
DC
that's the
universe.
difference between DC and Marvel, apparently.
Yeah, Marvel tries. DC just says, whatever.
Yeah, DC's all like, fuck that. No, you want Tom Welling as Superman? No, we're going to give you Henry Cavill.
Hey, Henry Cavill didn't do too bad of a job, I thought.
No, but still, I mean, people were all like, here's the Superman you're used to, or the Superman you're building up for is Tom Welling from Smallville.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And we're going to slap you in the face and give you Henry Cavill or whatever the fuck, and fuck Tom Welling. And it's just like, oh, fuck, you build him up for so long. 10
I mean, hell,
seasons worth.
they even recasted the Flash for the Justice League movie when there was already a
And
Flash
that
movie series
pissed me
going.
off too. Yeah, that dude was fucking badass.
Spider-Man is a pussy like DJ. JD.
Oh man,
Hi, JD.
Oh, JD.
So, is it November that the new season for Cobra Kai is supposed to come out?
December.
Yes, sir.
December.
I heard
Oh,
December.
Yeah, December. Yeah, December.
Now,
I am excited for that, dude.
yeah, but we'll binge watch it in like a day or two, and then it'll be all done again.
That was the problem with the last season.
Yeah.
But the good thing is like then it'll be like February, and we'll get the next season.
Brian is saying he's not sure about Rob
I hope
Zombie
so.
doing Addams Family. I'd heard Rob Zombie was doing the Munsters.
Yeah, he's doing the Monsters.
Yeah. I mean, no, Rob Zombie.
JD
Addams
says
Family
he's
did
going to
well.
Cobra Kai TJ's ass.
Wait, okay. Rob Zombie, I love what he's done with some of the remakes, But
Yeah.
I think that's a little too dark if he did the monster. It'd be a twist because you know it'd be darker.
If
But
you want a twist, have M. Night Shyamalan do it.
Oh God, no.
He loves to put a twist in every damn movie of his.
Yeah, it's I don't know,
But
man.
no,
The monsters
Rob
were always
Zombie-
comic.
Well, I
I
always
think it'll
figured-
be interesting.
Go ahead, Sage.
Speaking of
I
the
think it'll be
monsters,
interesting if he does the monsters. I mean,
speaking of the monsters, the one who played Eddie Munster, he's going to be in Springfield soon. Recon Tex is bringing him into town for a car show.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw that.
See, I
I'm
always
supposed
figured
to be
the
bringing one of the
Munsters-
mobiles too.
I always figured the Munsters and the Addams family was like related at some point. I just always figured they were. I didn't know they were like two different families.
well, technically, if you really want to call relation, both of the vehicles used were built by George Barris.
Well, there you go. That's your relation.
Back then, what wasn't built by George Barris?
You know, shit.
It's a good
Got
call.
a point.
Batmobile.
I mean, the
Batmobile.
So what else you got, Jason?
Hey, what about hidden gems? Name, and what I mean is movies that could be past, could have been recently, that don't get a lot of light. For example, damn it, The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis when he had hair.
God, I haven't seen that in forever.
God, that
I've
was
never
a great
seen it,
movie.
so
It's Bruce Willis and Damon Wayans.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
what
really?
happens is Damon Wayans he was a football player and kind of pissed away his career. And Bruce Willis, of course, is a private detective, used to be a cop, Secret Service. And anyway, he gets caught up into this typical Bruce Willis movie, political, trying to legalize gambling and blackmailing, and they team up. Well, I always liked the movie, and at the end of it, it has them both sitting there. They came out, they won, and they're talking about a partnership and him bringing him on as a second detective. And I always thought there would have been a sequel out of that, but never once did a sequel come out.
Yeah, I don't think it did too well commercially, and that's probably why they scrapped the sequel.
It is, and that's the damn shame because I thought it was it's a hidden gem. I thought it was a great movie.
there's They Will Not Grow Old, which came out a few years ago. I fucking enjoyed the hell out of that movie. It's the one that Peter Jackson did with World War I footage, only he restored it and made it look like it was lifelike. And it actually showed the story of the Eastern Front guys. And the technique they used to make that film was just fucking like, you'd see how they did it. They would show footage of the original film. It was all black and it was moving really fast. You couldn't see it. They digitally slow it down and clean it up to where it looked almost 100% lifelike. And it was like, God damn, I can't believe they did that just to old footage from World War I.
Hey, Brian brought up a movie that I am interested in seeing when it comes out, and that's Clerks 3.
Oh yeah, that's on the list.
Yeah.
For sure.
Dude.
Let's
That
hope
is
it's
shooting
better.
right now, and it is awesome.
I just hope it's better than Kevin Smith's He-Man show he did for Netflix. I was bored on that thing.
Never saw it.
It ain't that good.
It came out recently. I hadn't.
I was
seen it
expecting, at least because it's Kevin Smith, I'm figuring, okay, it's got to be good, right? And not really. It was boring.
What was how many of you guys like the old Critters movie?
No. Those movies were fucked up.
They were.
I don't care. They were cheesy, but I loved them.
I mean, Critters
they were
was
as
like
good as they could have been for what
Critters
they
was
were.
the next. Critters was an inspiration for Tyler's sex life.
Yeah, I'm fucking pig, I'm fucking cows, I'm fucking bacon, I'm fucking chickens, I'm fucking goats, I'm fucking everything.
Would you
I mean-
critter?
Oh, Critter!
They're all
bit
critters.
A Critter would bite my dick off. Fuck that. Especially if it's that big rolling ball one from number 2.
Oh, that's just because they all got together. It's cool.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah, they got together. They got together. They had a good time.
Going to the Hungry Heifer. I don't give a shit, dude. That's a funny ass name for a damn restaurant.
You know a movie that
I've always had.
They never made a sequel to.
What's that?
Mhm.
The Monster Squad.
Yeah,
That would be a hidden gem. Yeah, everybody talks about how good that movie is.
and Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. Yeah.
Now, see,
That
this is
movie-
the problem. Those movies were good. They should have had sequels, but mainstream America screwed it all up and said it was horrible. My wife doesn't like Monster Squad, Howard the Duck, or Goonies. Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, Goonies could have had a sequel too. Goonies, there was talks about making a sequel to Goonies.
They
There's
were talking
still
about doing a
talks
sequel,
making
but they
a sequel
just
to Goonies.
they wanted to do a sequel, but the studio wouldn't meet the budget, so they just decided to say fuck it. They even had the script and everything wrote apparently.
For
There's
Goonies?
still a script for Goonies too.
They were ready to go for Goonies 2. It's just they kept fighting over the budget.
Wow.
As much as that's become a cult classic, it would be an instant hit regardless. That's stupid, man. That is fucking stupid.
They literally wanted to slash the budget in half because the first film went over on budget. And
It's more than made up for it.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
More than made up. I bet they
bullshit.
still make it. I bet they still make a Goonies too.
I think it depends really on how some of these other.
It's going to be the original characters' kids at this point.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
shit,
it's
they're
going to be,
grandkids.
and I think it's going to be epic.
In here if he's done.
But like I said, with the cult classic that's come out of it, and okay, at first it wasn't popular, and then it gained all that momentum. Literally,
And
do the movie.
Still
When it comes out, everyone's going to come and see it just because they're, the ones that were younger when they did it, remember it, they've told their kids, they've showed their kids. You instantly got a fan base of 2/3 of the damn country.
I know
Dude, as
a
soon
movie
as people
that
hear the trailer, and they hear that song, it's good enough, good enough. People are just going to be like, what the fuck?
I know a movie that never got a sequel that should have.
And
John
then
Carpenter's
it
The
fucking
Thing.
cuts out, there you guys. People are going to fucking go nuts.
John Carpenter's
Yeah.
The Thing. There's a cult classic that never got a sequel when it should have.
No,
John
I
Carpenter's
found
The Thing?
I found the one that Tyler's waiting for.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is
September
it?
17th, Clifford the Big Red Dog.
I'm
a
going to
movie.
find it. I'm going to fuck it.
Oh, let's see here.
I like
Yeah,
Little
no.
Monsters. I think it was a good movie. I don't think it'd get a sequel.
Little Monsters should. Howie Mandel, come on.
There's another one.
Little Monsters would be great all over again. Fred Savage, come on. Let's do it.
Well, I think it ended on a good note. I think that's why it would. But then
I think
again,
Howie Mandel and Fred
Look
Savage could totally bring it back.
I think they could. Look at Lost Boys. I love that movie with the
Lost
Tories. Yeah, love that movie.
Lost Boys already had a sequel.
Well, this is what I'm saying. It had a good ending. It should have been left alone. It was a cult classic too. And then they came out with a sequel on it, but they didn't need to because it left off where it was. And that sequel sucked ass. And then they came out with the other one, which was actually pretty decent, where they brought back the Corey, the remaining one. They tried to bring them both back before the other died, but he stormed off set because he thought he was too great.
I think the sequel sucked, but like the third one was okay.
But then
Somehow.
all of a sudden they were trying to build in, because Corey was trying to bring in the Frog Brothers. Because you know how you remember the original?
Yeah, the Frog Brothers, I think, was the third one, and I think that
Tell him
was.
I said not to.
And they were
I
bringing
can't
in that,
remember exactly, but
they teased it. And the other
But
Frog
now-
Brother was a vampire.
now Netflix is trying to do Lost Boys series, which I think is going to be okay.
Givens is in the chat.
We can
saying
hope.
Small Soldiers. What's Small Soldiers?
That
Small
was a
Soldiers
funny ass
was a
movie.
Great fucking movie.
What is it?
It's an animated movie about little toy soldiers.
It had Tommy Lee.
Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Tommy Lee was Tip Hazard.
Yeah,
Oh,
now I remember
okay.
that movie. Yeah. Where it was like
Okay,
G.I.
okay,
Joe's
never
come to
mind. I
life
was
and started
thinking of
ended
a
up beating the shit out of each other.
I was thinking of a different movie. Never mind.
Sage, you were thinking of the military academy where they took over, weren't you?
Yeah, I was thinking of Toy Soldiers.
Yeah, Toy Soldiers. That's a good one too.
I like that.
That was a good fucking movie. I've got that on DVD.
Brian, I agree with you. From Dusk Till Dawn was good, but the sequels did suck.
Sequels did suck.
I can't think of any other movies that deserved a sequel.
Short Circuit was good. Did have sequels.
Yeah.
Batteries Not Included was awesome.
Holy shit, yes.
I was wanting to wait till Jason came back, but do you think they're gonna do a Back to the Future 4 like they keep talking before?
No, there's no way they can.
They've been talking about it for so long though, like they want to do it.
They want to do it, but I mean,
Gale and Zemeckis will not let that happen.
At this point, there's no way they can.
It's another one that was. It became a great trilogy. It did what it needed to do, but it's run its course. If you do too many, you suck the life out of it. Tim just brought up a good point. Tremors, the original movie, loved it. The sequels, fucking hate it.
Yeah, yes.
And then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
And then they did like a TV show, and then now they're doing another TV show with Kevin Bacon in it.
And how many goddamn fucking movies have they had? They're like up to what, 12 now?
What, for Tremors? Dude, the last I heard was like 6 or 7.
Steve is saying It. No, I think It's done. I think the It movie is.
Well, no,
done.
he can play Pennywise creeping from the damn storm drain.
Tim Given says there are 7 Tremors films. Apparently.
Yeah, 6 different sequels. Yeah,
Aren't there that many Sharknadoes at this point?
Like 9 or 10.
Oh God!
The original Sharknado was fucking stupid. But yet
the whole thing is stupid.
It keeps getting fucking sequels.
It's a hurricane full of sharks.
All direct to video.
Quit snorting my red chili powder and make an actual decent movie.
I'm just thinking
Sharknado.
Tara Reid is just blowing anyone that'll do a sequel to it so she can stay relevant.
Pretty much.
That is a girl that had a promising career and fucking literally threw it away.
Mm-hmm.
Steve's got a good idea. His version of It could be called Necro Creeper. Friday the 13th. Yeah, that is.
Hey, okay, even Friday the 13th knew when to call it quits.
But there's only maybe 3 Friday the 13th I liked, and then everything else was just And see, that's one thing too. People used to say all the time they were scared of Stephen King's It with what's his name, the original. Yeah, Tim Curry. They said they were terrified of it. I'm sitting there drunk, ass off, thinking this is fucking hilarious. This is a horror film. This is more like a fucking comedy.
Well, the thing is,
you're based off of fear. People were scared of clowns
because Tim Curry was that good.
Yeah, no
he would
shit,
make you laugh, but he would terrify the shit out of you at the same time.
I agree, Tim. Tim Curry is the greatest of all time. That poor guy's still holding on after that stroke he suffered.
Dude, yeah. I love Tim Curry.
Steve's got some fresh raw horseradish for Tyler to snort.
No, that's chunky. We don't want chunks. We want fine. We want the fine powder.
Are you snorting cocaine or what?
Yeah, but you've blown chunks on the camera before.
That was different. That was for charity.
Oh, that makes a difference. I agree with the man. I like Friday the 13th. There's a couple I didn't, but for the most part, I liked them all.
I didn't really care for Nightmare on Elm Street that much.
Oh, how dare you!
I love it.
Blasphemy.
I love the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I just can't get my wife to watch them.
I got the entire box set.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Tim.
Now, all right. What did you guys think about Freddy versus Jason?
I thought it was
liked it.
decent. I thought it was decent. The fight scene was really good.
I liked the premise and the story, but I thought Freddy should have came out on top.
Or did he? Did he come out on top? Because at the end, he winked.
Well, his head was still alive, but
he winked. It could still be a dream.
It depends. I like how they brought Freddy into the real world to face him at Crystal Lake. So you know, home field advantage. Dream world, I think, you know, Freddy takes it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if they would have done a damn sequel to that.
They wanted to.
But isn't Robert Englund looking at doing a new TV series?
Something like that. Yeah, he's talking about doing it.
I've heard some rumors along that line, yeah.
Now, here's my thing. Robert Englund, dude, he's Freddy. When they did the remake a couple years ago or a few years back,
Jackie Earl Haley just didn't.
Jackie Earl Haley
fucking hated it.
It was like Jackie Earl Haley playing Robert Englund playing Freddy Krueger. It didn't work.
Because the best part was Freddy has got that little bit of quirk, you know, comedic part to it. And that was the difference between him and Jason. But then you brought in, they did that sequel or remake, and it wasn't the same. It just completely flat.
Yeah, Jason would just straight up kill you, whereas Freddy would take the shit you loved and turn it against you.
And then joke about it the whole time.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I see that, Tim. 10 years too late. Should have happened sooner.
Yeah, it should have. Well, I think they wanted to, but they just couldn't think of who. They wanted to throw in like Michael Myers from Halloween, and they wanted to throw in Ash.
They couldn't get the rights, though. That was the problem.
They couldn't get the rights from anyone. No, they couldn't get it. Like they were that
would
close.
have been interesting, but would you be reaching too far if you had all three versus each other?
I think it'd be too much of a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly the rumor was that Freddy was supposed to bring in Michael Myers to fight Jason, and then something happened or something. I don't know. So then they tried Ash from Evil Dead.
I was gonna say they tried everything because I even heard Ash being thrown in there, and I just think that
it's just the studios didn't want to throw money, which I think was a piss poor excuse. I mean,
the only reason Freddy versus Jason got made in the first place was because New Line acquired the rights to the Friday the 13th franchise at that point.
Right, and they
that was the only reason it ever happened.
They acquired the rights back in the 80s, because they had teased that on the final Friday when
they teased it on Jason Goes to Hell, because that was the first one that New Line did of the Friday the 13th.
Jason Goes to Hell. Yep, they teased that, and that was epic. That was what I thought was going to be the start
next
of
part,
finally Freddy versus Jason. That's where I thought it was going to be right then and there, and then it just never fucking happened, and I was just like, oh, I'm waiting on this, and then it took years and years, and I was just like, what the fuck? When is this ever going to happen?
Tim brings up a good point. Jason versus Freddy, Batman versus Superman, and Alien versus Predator was all supposed to happen around 98, 99. None of it ever happened until later. He is actually right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like Aliens versus Predator, though. It took a while, but the first one.
Cool.
Yeah, the first one. When it came out. The sequels since then is
yeah.
Yeah, they could have ended it at the first one.
Well, yeah, or they could have done a sequel, but just wrote it better. You know,
right?
I mean,
now,
there's so many of the comics.
But we deserve another Freddy versus Jason.
Okay, so how did you guys feel about Batman versus Superman though? particularly like Ben Affleck is playing Batman. What were your thoughts on that?
He didn't do horrible, but
Personally, I liked his portrayal. I just didn't like the script.
That I say
like
is
him
a
better
big
as
problem.
Bruce Wayne.
yeah.
Yeah. I think the problem with Batman v Superman was, like Jason said, the script. It just... Because there are legit reasons why those two fight. But it just turned into a big sausage measuring fest, in my opinion.
I think the stupidest part of it, though, was where he stops fighting him just because they have the same first name of their mothers.
Martha!
Just because both their mothers are named Martha, they all of a sudden come to a truce.
Yeah, that they could have found a better way to make that coexist, but
You're killing Martha.
I do kind of like how, because when it first came out, I was like, well, shit, Superman's winning. He fucking can't die.
Oh, that's what everybody thought, yeah.
So I do like the twist on it.
Yeah.
I hated the whole desert scene. I thought it took forever.
Yeah.
Now, the whole thing in Batman versus Superman where he has like the little thing from the future version of Flash, that's kind of paid off in the Snyder cut of Justice League.
God,
I haven't seen that yet.
I got it wrote down. I will go look at this up.
Another thing I didn't like, Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. What the fuck?
Let's say in the Snyder cut, though, I think it kind of played out good because his scenes in there.
I still no, because
I really didn't mind Eisenberg.
You know who tried to play Lex Luthor in Batman v Superman? Bryan Cranston. He wanted hardcore to play Lex Luthor. He pushed hardcore, and instead they went with Jesse Eisenberg.
I don't know why they wanted a younger Luthor, but
yeah, it just doesn't add up.
I mean, it was like Jesse Eisenberg was still stuck in his role as Mark Zuckerberg from The Social Network, trying to play Lex Luthor.
Hey, now here I'll throw a twist in this whole thing. What if he was still alive when the movie was done? But what would you have thought if Robin Williams would have played Lex Luthor?
Ooh.
No.
That'd be like Lex Luthor on cocaine.
Yeah, but you saw him in 24-Hour Photo, right?
Yeah, yeah. He plays that villainous schemer pretty well.
I really do think that he could have played Luthor.
I think he would have been better playing the Joker because he was the original choice when they did the Batman film in '89, wasn't he?
Robin Williams was?
Yeah, it was either Rob. It was.
He was the original.
It was either. He was either the original choice for
Nicholson.
Joker or the original choice for the Riddler. I can't remember.
Probably the Riddler.
He was the original choice.
Riddler
was. Brian is saying no.
No.
To Robin Wood. No.
I just think he could play that part.
See, over Eisenberg, I would have chose. Here I go back to fucking Smallville. I would have chose Rosenbaum.
See, that wouldn't have been bad either.
No, he did play a good Luthor. And he had gravitas with him too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Either that or I would have chose fucking Lionel, the guy that played Lionel.
The question is did they even reach out to him or just go with Eisenberg because of him being a name?
I think they just went out with Eisenberg because he's a name.
I mean, they already decided that they were recasting all the roles anyway from what they had already established on TV series, so they weren't keeping anyone.
It's all bullshit. They should have.
I thought.
I'm sorry.
I thought Kevin Costner. I thought Kevin Costner played a good Lex Luthor in Superman Returns, but you can't have Kevin Costner.
You're thinking
now,
Kevin Spacey,
not
Kevin
oh,
Costner.
Kevin Spacey.
I was going to say, what about that shit?
Yeah, Kevin
Never mind.
Spacey was the one who played Luthor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Spacey was good. I did like Spacey
until the whole Me Too movement hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, isn't he in a bunch of fucking hot water or some shit?
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that's
he
why
is.
Netflix canceled
Yeah.
House of Cards and all that because all the problems he had.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the actors from Star Trek Discovery even came out against Spacey, having relations with him when he was still kind of slightly underage. Anthony Rapp, who plays Stamets.
Wow, didn't know that.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah, said that he was like in a private room or something with Spacey, and Spacey was making advances at him when he was like 17 or something.
Holy shit.
Gotta kill him with kindness.
Dude, there is a serious problem in Hollywood with this pedophile shit.
No
Yeah,
shit.
Well, yeah, I mean that's been going on for years.
It has. Wasn't there, we're going back to the Coreys, but wait, which one's dead? Corey Haim's the one that's dead,
Corey
right?
Haim's the one
Yeah.
that passed away.
Right. Corey Feldman, wasn't he supposed to come out with this document or this like movie or something that talked about all the shit that went on?
I remember hearing something about it, but I haven't heard anything on it lately.
It supposedly got nixed for some reason, but they never said why. I'm thinking it's probably because he was going to go into detail on a lot of the people who did this shit, and a lot of those guys saw that and were like, "Oh, you're cutting off my bread and butter. Fuck this shit,"
Oh, I can see it getting nixed, quitting shit and getting silenced.
Now, if there's ever a documentary about animal abuse, I'm in trouble.
Because I do believe that one of the things they brought up was the movie Lucas, because he was saying that Haim had gotten abused by Sheen. And of course Sheen, jumped all against that, which Sheen's got the money and we all know he went after hookers and call girls, so I can see maybe that being a little farce, but I do believe there's something there. Well, hell, we all know there's something there in Hollywood with all that bullshit. But
And we know what Tyler and Sheen have in common.
I'm HIV positive. Fuck, I forgot about that one. God damn it.
Oh, can you hear me now?
We can hear you loud and clear now, Tim.
All right, so you're absolutely 100% wrong. Corey Feldman did release his documentary. I watched it a couple of months ago, and it goes into a lot of detail on certain things. There's parts of the documentary that he went to certain people and brought it to them personally on camera, and you could see the fucking tension between said people and Corey Feldman. You could feel the knife literally cutting through the tension, and nothing really got done about everything that he made this documentary about and pushed for this documentary to be out. Nothing was ever really solved. Nothing was ever done about much of anything. He did it. He made a quick buck, and that's all he got out of it. But it is out there. I did watch it because I pulled it up and found it, and I said, I'm going to watch this finally. And I sat back and watched the whole thing. Some of the stuff they talk about in this documentary, man, will open your eyes. Some of it we already know, and a lot of it still happens to this day.
Like, what's some of the actors that he mentions in this or are mentioned in this documentary?
A lot of the actors he's worked with in his career. Lots of them. From a lot of the movies that he was in when he was a little kid. Talked about Michael Jackson, a lot of other things. Look, I'm not saying nothing ill or bad, but I still to this day swear up and down that if Macaulay Culkin would have testified, Michael Jackson would have went to prison.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yes, I'll take a peanut butter, one of them Reese's Blizzards. Thanks. But
I'll take a large Oreo Blizzard.
Mr. Missy.
If you got a chance, I'm not sure if it's on YouTube or anything yet, or you can find parts of it on YouTube. I used my Fire Stick to find it. It is a very, very interesting documentary. I watched, what's his name's? You remember the guy in Nightmare on Elm Street 2 who played Jesse? He was actually a gay kid, and he says that Nightmare on Elm Street 2 ruined my life.
Yeah,
Well, he made a documentary.
I remember that. Yeah.
I watched that documentary not too long ago, and he really brings a lot of things to light about how he was treated and what things happened to him.
I'll say the problem with Nightmare on Elm Street too is that it's pretty much softcore gay porn.
Yeah, literally more or less is what they say. Yes. And for years he just talks about how his life was ruined because of that movie. And it's amazing to find out stuff that we know about, but to see it in front of you is a different way of looking at it, I guess.
Now, was part 2 the one where Freddy was living within the kid? And
yes,
he brought him back.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it was. It's called Scream Queen. Nightmare on Elm Street ruined my life, or something like that. But it's a good one too.
So all them times when he talked about that, but still defended and said nothing happened with Michael, he comes out in this documentary and talks about it.
He talks about Michael Jackson and talks about some of the stuff. Yes, he doesn't come right out and say Michael Jackson touched my penis, Michael Jackson did this to me, but he talks about all the other things that have happened. What the fuck? All the other things that have happened in his career, and I still to this day feel that if Macaulay Culkin would have came forward, Michael Jackson would have been in prison.
So did he mention what all happened with Corey Haim? Because remember when they did the series, The Two Coreys? There was the one episode where they were at the ski resort and they started talking about all the shit that happened in the industry, but they didn't say no names, and then they were quick to cut off that show.
Right. So
and went on to the next one.
In the documentary, he names a lot of actors, a lot of upper people in the Hollywood industry. When Corey and Corey were in some of their things that they would do, like the movies and some of the shows they would do, they were invited to a lot of parties that we all know what they turned out to be, but they were invited to parties. They talk about how there was drugs involved, how all this stuff was involved, and how him and Corey were raped over and over by grown men in the Hollywood industry. And they pinpoint a lot of what really happened with both Coreys when they were younger. It's just a shame that, again, still there's nothing really is being done about whatever because it's so controlled. And it's a shame.
It's a shame.
I did a check, and the documentary is on YouTube. It's called My Truth, the Corey Feldman movie.
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
I might have to watch that shit. My Truth?
Yeah.
Or you can just search Corey Feldman documentary, and it pulls up.
Sorry, guys. Had to get my own twisted tea. Fucking Susan is apparently over at your house now.
Fucking bullshit.
Love you, Susan.
What she said?
She said, I love you too. That's a sign I'm in trouble.
Sage.
Oh. Tone like, I love you too, but you're fucked when you get in the house.
Uh-oh. Hey, Tim, where's that new addition for your studio?
There it is.
No, not that one.
No, that's not that one. I have it in the house right now because I want to make it more sturdy so it's always protected.
Gotcha.
I'm going to get like a decent sized frame for it and put it down to where it fits it just right so that it's encased behind whether it's plexiglass or a piece of cheap glass. I don't care what it is. So that when it sits up here, I don't have to worry about it falling over. I don't have to worry about it warping and falling down because of moisture. No, none of that. It's going to be put in a little bitty case type deal so it will always stay stiff, as they say.
Yeah, we got to meet an asshole today while we were there getting the photo done. This one guy goes walking by and we're like, well, hey, help us take a photo. And he looked right at us and we're like, take a photo, help us out. And he keeps on walking. And they're like, well, he's got earbuds in. It's like, he's not wearing any earbuds. Can you help us or not? Just say no or yes. He's staring at us the whole time. Just walks on by.
Yeah, with that scowl.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, how dare you bother me, you fucker?
Maybe he couldn't speak English.
Maybe you can't speak English.
Steal your phone.
No, I can't.
I say on this show we're all surrounded by assholes. I mean, we're all assholes in one way or another.
No shit.
Especially that TJ guy.
He's enjoying Texas.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
being an asshole.
I'm not going there.
Yeah, we saw what happened to Tyler when he went on and on about TJ.
Yeah, TJ Miner is a gentleman, a scholar. He's a saint.
He's a fucking asshole.
I don't really think TJ'd be mad if I went off on him for anything. I think he would just laugh it off like,
I say the funny thing is that on the Morning Disaster, Ray's got these subscriber tiers set up for the Patreon on his show.
And the subscriber.
And the tier 5, the tier 5, which is $20 a month, which gives you like everything that he offers each month.
Oh, everything he offers. Hand jobs.
As part of the tier 5, on every subscriber show, he acknowledges every tier 5 subscriber by name, and he also says whatever you want him to say about you. So TJ subscribed as a tier 5 subscriber. And every subscriber show now, as of as of yesterday, okay, because that's when TJ did it. Ray has to say that thanks to TJ, who's got a much bigger and girthier penis than me, and is a nice fellow.
Huh.
Wow.
It's pretty funny.
Well played.
Right? Didn't know he was capable of thinking like that, but.
And then to top it off, TJ even paid for a scholarship for Brent, who's usually a pain in the ass in the chat room. So that now that Brent can be there on every subscriber show as well as the free shows during the week.
Brian's like, well played, TJ. Yes, indeed.
Very well played.
You see, Brian's got a point. Anyone who's part of the show is an asshole, at least guy-wise.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we don't deny it.
I could ask my girlfriend. She says I'm an asshole 24/7.
The theme song to this show should be "I'm an Asshole" by Dennis Leary.
I love that. I've got that skit, dude. I love that skit.
I'll say, well, of course, Tyler's girlfriend thinks he's an asshole because when he says stuff like this to her,
You bitch! Why would you say?
You're trying to get me in more trouble.
That's easy to do.
I say you do that enough on your own.
Yeah,
Why do I have to do it for you?
She got mad at me last weekend. Did I tell you that?
Oh, no. Go ahead. Tell her.
She got mad at me because apparently the chili powder I snorted, she was saving for chili. So,
Dude, there was still plenty left over. How could she be that mad?
it was in a snot rag, like I told her, but you know, like, excuse.
About the way our American hearts beat way down in the bottom of our chests. What about that special feeling we get in the cockles of our hearts? Maybe below the cockles, maybe in the subcockle area, maybe in the liver, maybe in the kidneys, maybe even in the colon.
Should probably cut it so we don't get a copyright strike.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
about.
I love that shit.
5 or 10 seconds, and then jump off.
That's one of my favorite songs, of course.
The one album he did, Cure for Cancer. Yeah, No Cure for Cancer. That was a good one. I really enjoyed that one. I got that one and one other one.
I don't remember what his other one was called. So, I'm going to ask you guys one more thing here before we go. Do you guys feel that maintenance sex is such a complex issue? Now, maintenance sex being defined as when somebody puts out for their partner when they don't feel like doing it.
I don't think it's really an issue. There are times you're not up for it, but your other is, and that's just helping them out. That's part of a relationship.
Lock and Loaded, Jason, was the name of it.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right. Oh,
wait, Tyler. Is, in my situation, it's mostly me that's up for it, and she's not.
You know what?
So when she gives it to you, it'd be maintenance sex on her part.
Well, if Susan won't give it to me, then those chickens sure as hell will.
I knew. Now wait a minute. That is the ultimate maintenance sex because you damn well know them chickens don't want it, and they're still helping you out.
Exactly. Right? You know, everybody bashes on me for fucking the chickens. No, they can't say no. They just say balk. That's it.
What are they? A fucking umpire?
No, they're probably saying balk off. Balk off.
For one, Brian, you misspelled my last name. But second of all, TJ started the show, so I thought he sent out all the links originally.
Plug.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a K, not a C.
Excuse me, I need maintenance sex right now. Come here, you little fucker.
Steve said, "Dang maintenance sex shit. I've got to have sex first before I can maintain it."
Well, yeah, but what he said earlier, you know, it seemed like he was doing pretty fine, but I guess that's just self-love, I guess.
Dude, I try to use so much science on Susan. I try to use the whole, you know, orgasms cure.
I am sorry, Brian. I didn't know that you weren't given the link. TJ
I know I'm going to pay. I know I'm going to pay for this, but I try to tell her because a few weeks ago we talked about how orgasms help with headaches. She looked at me and said, "Go the fuck away. I don't want to deal with you right now."
Hey,
help that chicken. Help that chicken.
My wife, when she used to sell sex toys, that was her big thing that she looked up, and it was in a study that sex will actually take away a headache, and it works. Is that your fuck off for that?
I'm fucking cows, I'm fucking bacon, I'm fucking chickens, I'm fucking goats, I'm fucking everything. Fuck off. Ah, I'm fucking wet now. God damn it.
Wait, what?
Wait, you haven't heard any of these horrible, horrendous sound clips that did not come from me.
Tyler, none of them came from you. That is bullshit.
Sound like you.
Tyler has said a lot of really dumb shit in the past few weeks, man. Some really dumb shit.
Let's start with the original one that first
started it. Let's start with the origin. All right.
Wait, I'm getting a penis bump.
And then what happened? His co-workers at work bought him one.
Yeah.
I don't care which hole it is. I don't care if it's the baby factory or the fudge factory. If that shot works, I'm going to put it in her rear like a flaming sword.
And I did.
The Pfizer experience left a bad taste or a good taste in her mouth.
Which is probably why I'm getting the booster. Continue, Jason.
I'll get saline pumps in my testicles.
Wait, what was it again?
I'll get saline pumps in my testicles.
Because we were talking about fucking Hugh Hefner had that, and they auctioned it off for like $15,000 when he died.
What the fuck?
He actually had a pump built into his testicles, and when he died, they auctioned the pump off. Somebody bought
Would you really want something used in that manner?
I don't know. Somebody bought it. That's all I know.
I don't know, man. That might be like the ultimate thing because you know how many beautiful women he's had that you could probably only dream of.
Yeah, but we're talking about something that was implanted inside of him. It's.
I don't know. That's like that immortalizing God, man. There's the God, dude, right there.
Right.
I plead the fifth on that. Don't put me in that position. Put me in that position.
Now that one is not me.
Done with this fucking conversation.
Yep. It's all organic.
Do you guys think? Hey, do you think Galaxy Quest should have got a sequel?
You know what? Yeah.
I thought it should have. Yeah.
I thought with Tim Allen,
it was a fun movie.
I see a kid on Tim's shoulder.
That's Chucky.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's Chucky.
Oh,
it's a ghost.
The new Chucky series that's coming out. The actual.
Oh
TV
yeah, on
series.
Sci-Fi. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you can make a TV series that'll last long enough for that.
Who's voicing Chucky? Is it going to be the original guy or Mark Hamill again? The original guy?
The original.
Sweet. I'm sold.
And Jennifer.
Wasn't it Brad Dourif, I think?
Yeah. And then Jennifer
Tilly.
Coming back as Tiffany.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Hey,
so
Kluge, you didn't save any of my sound clips, did you?
Not yet.
They like you. They like you, Sage. They're not going to save any sound clips.
Have you guys seen the TV series coming out about the thieving kids on the Indian reservation? It's going to be on Hulu.
Reservoir Days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
I'm already 4 episodes in. It's pretty good.
What's it about?
It's about a reservoir.
It's an Indian reservation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these kids get by going out and stealing and shit. It's pretty good, man. I'm 4 episodes in.
Tyler, I know that, look and sound you gave there. At first, the very first time I heard it, it was and then the more previews that came out, it looked funny, so I was curious, and Tim's vouch, he says it's pretty good.
Brian says Reservation Dogs.
Yeah, that's the name of it.
That's the name of it.
Okay. That's the name of the show. All right.
You guys,
can we
All American on Netflix. Have you watched that?
No.
It's a series about a Compton kid getting pulled out of high school to get transferred to Beverly Hills. It's called All American.
Oh, I just put it down on my list so I can start watching it.
Yeah, I've started that one too. That was a pretty decent one too. You'll like that one, Jason.
Hey,
I'll probably look into that one then.
I watched one. It was called Murder Mountain.
Yep, about the Marijuana Mountain in California.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, those cops, that is fucked up, man. They were gift wrapped to solve a murder, and they just wanted nothing to do with it.
Yep, that's a good one too.
I didn't like the fact that they wanted to go after the AP7 because they, it was vigilante justice, but you weren't going to do shit. And if it wasn't for them, that family wouldn't have had the body of their loved one back. And then they wanted to go after them and didn't want to do shit with the guy who murdered the kid.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good shit. I watched that.
I was going to say there was a similar documentary too. They claimed it started out with the Marijuana Mountain, but they were claiming that 2 of the guys were killed by a Bigfoot.
What the
fuck? As well.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's a totally different one.
Yeah, it's similar. It's about the same mountain, but it's from a different standpoint, I guess you could say.
I've been watching The Outer Banks too. That's a good one too.
Yeah, I love that series. I haven't watched the new season that came out.
My girlfriend just watched that Fear Street. She fucking loved it. Apparently, I've never
loved all 3 of them.
Yeah.
What about what's the damn show? God damn it! I just had it in my head and made me fucking lose it. Yep. Nope. Gone.
Never seen that show. Don't know.
Gone? Oh man, I've seen Gone in 60 Seconds. That's a good movie.
Both of them.
Oh, Animal Kingdom. Did you see any of that? It's about the brothers, Cody brothers.
No, I never seen
it. I hadn't heard of that one.
Yeah, it's a TNT show. It's called Animal Kingdom. It's about a family of brothers, the Cody brothers. Nobody fucks with the Cody brothers or their mom. and it's all about drugs and sex and conspiracy, and it's fucked up crazy shit, man.
So I'm hoping that AMC renews The Terror for a third season, but I don't know if they're going to, from the sounds of it.
What's The Terror?
It's it's a series about like real life events that supposedly happened. Like the first season talks about the first trip to the Arctic and trying to find a pathway to the east, and how both the British ships got lost and deadlocked, and the crew went crazy and started panicking, thinking there was a monster chasing them, shit like that. The second one is about the Japanese internment camp.
Release the Kraken.
Actually, there's a monster in the first season. I forget what it was called, but it turns out it's a grizzly bear, and they were hallucinating, thinking it was something else. The second season is about the California Japanese internment camps and how one guy started going crazy out there. He was a photographer, and he'd photograph his victims. Well, he'd hallucinate in his photos that his victims were faceless. He thought they were demons, so he'd kill them, and then come to find out he'd been hallucinating the whole time.
Let's say
California Japanese.
But back during World War II, they were rounding up the Japanese, putting them in internment camps for.
George Takei from Star Trek, his family was in one of those camps back in the day.
Yeah,
he's talked about that multiple times, and he's even done a stage show that has to deal with those experiences.
Damn.
But the producer has said that he'd like for the third season to be about the Kecksburg crash landing, where supposedly a UFO crash landed in Kecksburg, but everybody was swearing up and down it's either a UFO or they thought it was a German experimental plane that crash landed.
Showtime's got a new series coming out called UFO. It starts this weekend. It's supposed to start bringing to light all the new stuff that's been coming out and how much of it's being leaked and everything else.
Netflix just released something like that too.
Yeah,
it's all about today.
I got invited to a fucking UFO hunt a few weeks ago. Now, Will Height, you know I ghost hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fun. You know what UFO hunting is? You park a lawn chair outside. And just stare up at the sky.
That's called stargazing.
That's stargazing. Yeah. There's only a problem with that is you can sit there and like I want to believe, and you can't tell me that out of all that endless space there isn't something else.
Oh, there's something out there.
But at the same time, if you're doing that, you can see a comet come and go, and everyone thinks that they're just shooting lights that are really fast. Dude, there are some out there that they're just going by, but they don't get enough into the atmosphere. You can end up seeing them light up, but they move a little bit slower. Or you get your planes that are flying so damn high that are going, coast to coast, and those throw off. So everyone's just, oh, well, that's a UFO. That's a UFO. And dude, the part about being a legit ghost hunter or a UFO is you have to be willing to debunk the shit that you find to make sure that it's legit. And there's too many groups out there, and all of a sudden, oh, well, that's a ghost. Well, where's your proof? I got more respect for people that debunk most of the shit they come across, because that means they're legit and they have the love for it.
That's like I sent you that video of us at the cemetery, didn't I, Wells?
No.
I'll send it to you here in a minute. But there's one where I'm reviewing the footage, and I thought I saw what looked like a person standing behind a tombstone. But then when I played it back, I realized it's a flashlight shining on one of the tombstones. So it was like, I was getting all excited, like, oh my God, we actually caught something on there. No, it's a tombstone. God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, I've been with a couple of different groups, and there was one that everything that happened was ghost and paranormal. And I ended up having to get out of that group because that's not the case.
Right.
True ghost hunter, dude, most of your experiences are going to be boring as fuck.
And we have had some boring ones.
You're going to get that couple experiences that'll blow your mind. And anybody that watches this, Tyler, if you get a chance, the Myrtle Plantation in Louisiana. 2.
Steve's got a recommendation for you guys over by Illiopolis.
I'm going to look into that one.
Calvary Cemetery.
I know what he's talking about. I've actually gone to that one.
Now, isn't it illegal to get caught in a cemetery at night?
Kind of, sort of, but there's ways around it.
If it doesn't have a gate, it's still public property.
Technically, yeah. But if you're on the outskirts of that property, there ain't nothing they can do to you.
That's true. Because we've had people tell us Diamond Grove here in Jacksonville is haunted.
Everybody says every cemetery is haunted.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed. This place we're going to tomorrow, this Crybaby Bridge out by Monmouth, everybody says is fucking haunted. But I'm just like, well, if something happens, something happens. If not, oh well.
Why does everybody call an old bridge Crybaby Bridge?
Yeah,
Really
every bridge is
around.
Every bridge is
everybody
Crybaby.
called
Right.
every old bridge Crybaby Bridge.
There's so many of them.
The old cover bridges. They're all
Like
called that.
if you Google Crybaby Bridge, you're gonna get like
you get fucking
100.
hundreds of fucking hundreds.
Well,
But
tell me
this
this:
place-
why does every abandoned church instantly become haunted with evil?
That's true too. Why
Because
does every
Satan closed it down.
This be my house now, bitch.
Well, that'd
I
be
can
the
tell you
ultimate
this,
mocking
like-
of the Trinity, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you
Why
this. We've sat outside town here where I live, and we like the idea of UFOs and stuff like that. We've sat outside town here where it gets dark, and my town does get dark, and outside town does get dark, and we've looked up at the sky, and you could see different shit, and you could see shit like moving from the moon. Moves, goes out, goes back to the moon. Moves, goes out, moves to a star, and then goes back to the moon. And then moves out and goes to another star, comes back to the moon. And it's just like, that shit ain't normal. It shouldn't, like, travel out there and then travel back. So you're like, is that a UFO? I mean, why is it going from one spot to another spot? That shit doesn't do that.
The moon just tricks UFOs just like bugs being tricked by a light.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, shit doesn't go way out there and then travel all the way back there.
How much Twisted Tea have you had to drink today, buddy?
This is my second one.
Okay.
In the hour?
No,
what was
tonight.
Tyler, you have got to get your ass to Ashmore Estates. We did a fundraiser event there, and that was a damn good one.
I want to go next time you guys are going to go.
I'm definitely going to hit you, and I'm definitely going to hit you and Wells up for sure. I'm watching what I say because Kluge will fucking soundbite it. If he hasn't already.
Yeah,
see, exactly.
The first ghost hunt fundraiser we did was Ashmore Estates. The owner lives in.
Yeah, I want to go this time too.
Lives in Auburn. However, I'm trying to work one where we can get the mineral springs, but I don't just want the first floor and the second floor where the rooms used to be. I want the whole damn thing. So I want to be able to go to the lower level pool, and I also want access to the third floor, which is the old bottling room for all the mineral water that they had coming in. Ghost Adventures, of course. You know, I don't respect Zach Baggins. Here's the record: Zach Baggins is a bitch. So this is my issue with him. Everywhere he goes, oh, it's fucking demonic. That's a demon. That's a demon. No, dude. Ghosts are just like people. Yeah, ghosts are just like people. You piss them off and they're going to react. So he went into McPike Mansion, was very disrespectful. Well, maybe they did let him know, we don't like this shit. Mineral Springs the same way. I've been in both those locations multiple times, and I've never had a bad experience.
Yeah, McPike is condemned now, isn't it? You can't get in there or something, or
No. McPike Mansion for years sat abandoned, and it's not exactly in a great neighborhood, but the owner who bought it lives on the property just to the side of it, has a home. But she's been restoring it. For the longest time, you could only go into the basement.
right?
But she has put in a lot of her money. She's a retired teacher. She's a great human being. And she has slowly been getting it restored. Her ultimate goal was to make it a bed and breakfast so people could have that great experience. But she's got the floor sturdy. So if you're in a, really good with her, I'm not to that point yet. You've been able to go into the actual house itself and the main floor or second. But for the most part, normal access is just the basement and on grounds. But you can see where they use the actual legit antique woodworking skills to redo everything. That's why it's been expensive. They haven't used machines. It's all been by hand.
Well, hell, if they were to let me and my crew fucking check out there, I'd give her money for some restorations. I'd donate.
Well, they do ghost hunt there. You literally can go by there and she'll give you a tour and give a donation. But if you want to do an overnight type of deal where you stay on the grounds, you'd have to check in a little bit more with her, because for a private group, I'm not sure how much she would charge for that.
I'd have to ask.
Billion.
Her, I definitely would pay. I'm from Illinois. We ain't got billions.
$1 billion.
Not to jump from the subject, but I just got a tweet. WWE just went through another round of releases today.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the hell are they doing?
Most notable names to be released are NXT's Bronson Reed, Bobby Fish, Mercedes Martinez are now no longer with the company. Leon Ruff, Tyler Rust, Jake Atlas is no longer there. That Kona Reeves is not there anymore. And a list of others that I have no clue who they even are. But they just went through and fired a bunch of NXT people who are 30-day no-compete clause.
So next month, most of them will be on
AEW.
Yep.
Well, either there or back to Ring of Honor. I mean, Bobby Fish came from Ring of Honor, so I wouldn't doubt him going back to Ring of Honor. And Jake Atlas going back to Impact, I wouldn't doubt that either.
Never heard of it.
Why are they releasing so many of these guys? Like the Bray Wyatt one was the one that.
Well, you got to pay for Brock Lesnar, dude.
Money. They got to pay for Lesnar.
John Cena and The Rock are coming. John Cena's back. The Rock's back as of SummerSlam and going through to WrestleMania. So you got to have some room somewhere.
Well, guys, I think it's about that time.
Yeah, we hit the 2-hour mark.
My nuts are fucking itching. I need to stop.
Please tell me you got that.
I will try.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Oh, shit.
So, final thoughts, guys. Wells?
Oh, final thoughts. Tyler, you keep feeding the monster and fucking yourself, homie.
Put me in that position. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, CFT.
Keep your mouth shut when you're on a podcast, because you never know when it's going to be used at you at an embarrassing moment. I am kind of retarded after all. Yes.
Point taken. Gibbons?
Never underestimate the power of the small. The small can come into big things later on down the road, which has been proven by many and will be proven once again and again and again. Don't ever underestimate the small.
And of course, you have the big things sometimes coming into the small things, like CFT with the chickens.
That's why you lube up.
Ramsey?
Chicken poop.
Not quite sure how to follow all that.
Ramsey was caught off guard earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should go back and watch it, Gibbons. He was like speechless for like about a good 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, they showed me something that was just not right.
Oh, you gotta see Tyler's girlfriend's fucking homecoming picture.
No, I showed him Tyler's favorite sex toy.
No. you didn't have anything to say, Troy?
No, it's gonna take a while to get that out of my head.
Gonna need a few more twisted teas, I think, aren't you?
I might have to start drinking again.
What do you mean start? You've been drinking the whole night.
Really start drinking again. This is the occasional. CFT, Tyler. You're a different kind of breed, my friend.
Thank you.
I don't know what to make of you. One day I hope to really call you a friend, but I don't know that will ever happen. I hope and pray for you, even though I don't pray. Instead, I'm going to hope and pray for the wildlife to run astray.
He's got the most epic fucking final thought right now.
Well, that's it for tonight. This has been Mayhem Unleashed. I'm Jason Kluge, as well with Wells, CFT, Ramsey, and Gibbons. And thank you all, and good night.
Deuce.
Later.
Titties.
Deuce.
Oh,